Ciao.
Ciao.
I'm Gong.
When we move to Portugal, are we going to start saying,
Whatever it is.
whatever it is? How do you say hello in Portuguese?
I don't know. We've got about 9 days to go, and we still don't know how to say hello. Hello.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
That's good day. So bom dia. It's probably not the same as ciao.
I think it's hola.
Hola. Yeah, I think it is hola.
It's hola in Portuguese.
Hola.
Hola.
Okay. Ciao. Hola.
Ciao. Hola.
Ciao. Ciao. Hola.
Bom dia.
Plus, ciao is kind of universal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a very European thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're very European.
Totally.
Yeah.
We're European.
Yeah. Don't write letters. Okay.
Why not?
Okay. Why not?
Nobody writes letters anymore.
No. So sad. We've been taking a journey into it, and so by showing up every day and sharing our hearts with you, it's, we might say, fleshing out or distilling the heart or essence of our message. And so as of now, we feel that the heart of it can be captured in these words, which then we have a lifetime to unpack. But they are awakening to inner peace, divine love, joyful living through personal relationship with God. And so it will be our task to share with you what that means to us and to invite you. We believe in invitation, not conversion. We don't believe that we're telling you the truth and you have to listen to it and believe what we believe or any of those things. Because everything that we do is experiential. Everything that has moved in our hearts and changed our inner life, which changed our outer life, was through direct personal experience. We might say direct personal contact with God in many aspects of our being. And so for me, what I got really excited about is...
He was on fire.
I was on fire, yeah. And it's good because my name is Firestein, which means cup of fire. But the point is that I was...
Get letters about that.
Really? Hey, send the letters if you wish. We have a special place for them.
We're listening.
Siamo Buffy.
Siamo Buffy.
Okay,
Funny.
we're funny. Okay, so let me tell you what was so exciting to me is when we said that statement and we anchored it, because it's so important for us to share this personal relationship with God, because it's...
What is a personal relationship with God to you?
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's unpack that.
Okay, let's unpack that. We got so much stuff to unpack.
Much.
And
moving
we're right in the middle
nowadays.
of packing. Here we are unpacking. I think what's really cool about personal relationship with God is you can start with a blank slate and have an encounter with God, and then find out directly by your own experience what it means to you. And I think traditionally, I think traditionally we have had a format, a religion, a belief system, and so then you go into it and believing these things is what shapes your relationship with God. And we're not here to take anything away from that. And for everyone in the world who that works for, then we're happy for that. But for us, the great thrill of our life has been to have a direct experiential contact with God and to find out for ourselves and in our own experience who, and then sometimes we might even say what God is. And so, for example, I found out that God was not a judgmental God, that God accepted me as I was, loved me as I was, and then awakened in me the ability to accept and love others just as I had been loved directly by God. So that allowed me to just throw out of the circle of the word God all the things that I had heard and that I had objected to, and I didn't really know for myself one way or the other, and to go directly with my own heart and find out directly who God is for me. And then God is the one, through that relationship, that is constantly teaching me more and more about the universe, about myself, about other people, about relationship. God is leading me on this journey of my own growth. And we might say God is some great mystery, but the mystery meets me where I am and becomes something that can be known by me and nourishes me. So if a person said, well, I don't believe in God, and etc., I say, I don't care, whatever works for you. And they say, well, how do you know who you're speaking to is God? And it's like, I really don't. The point is that I've encountered something that has nurtured me on the deepest levels of my being, that has healed me, that has helped me to become a better person, and is a constant presence, awareness, in my life, blessing in my life. And so for me, it's like, well, that works for me. But I do care to share it with others. Why? Because so many people in our world are walking in darkness, feel disconnected from themselves and whatever that greater mystery may be. And walking in darkness, there's many people who end their lives just because they can't fathom a reason to be here. And also, to be honest, I was one of those people at one time. And so I found my way to the light in my own heart in a direct personal connection. So for me, that's what personal relationship with God is. And how about you, beloved?
One, I want to say it's absolutely possible to have a personal relationship with God. What does that mean? As I've said before, it doesn't have to mean the same to me as it means to him as it means to you. Because God, as Gong says, meets us where we are, loves us where we are, accepts us where we are, sees us for who we are. Not what we're pretending to be, not what we're afraid to be, not what we're ashamed of, but who we are. And who we are is this beautiful being created by God, this beautiful being that is conscious and aware. And as God is the source of all consciousness, as God is the source of all love, that's what I'm growing into understanding all the time.
Wow. Amen, right? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it really
beautiful.
Is. So for myself, God in nature. Like, I learn about God by going out and taking a walk because I see what God has created, and I see the beauty in the creation and the beauty that is a direct reflection of what God is. So I learn about God that way, and then I commune with God that way in nature, and I always feel better. I always feel refreshed. I always feel invigorated. Clarity comes. So there's so much that happens when I just surround myself with God's creation in nature. But when I'm quiet and I meditate and I go still and I go deep inside myself, allow my consciousness to go deep inside myself, I find God right there in my very heart, touching, speaking, being with me. So when I'm quiet and I listen and I ask, if I have a question for myself, I ask, then this knowingness, this wisdom that's beyond my wisdom, a strength that is beyond my strength, a clarity that I don't have comes over me. And for me, that's God. So I have that relationship in those moments, in those quiet moments with God. So whether I'm out walking in nature, whether I'm sitting home meditating, whether I'm in a conversation with someone, and I just see the light and the beauty of who they are shining through. That's God shining through, our Creator. So for me, that's my relationship, and one I count on and need in the difficult times, for sure. I couldn't get through the difficult times without God. I don't blame God for the difficult times. I need God in those difficult times. And then in the joyous times, I'm so happy when, like, I get it. I feel like God's probably so happy too. Like when the light bulb comes on and it's like I get something that I hadn't been wrestling with or struggling with, and God illuminates something for me, and I see it in a new perspective or in a new light. That's a beautiful thing for me, and that's part of our relationship. So it nurtures me and feeds me every single day. No matter if, emotionally what's going on, no matter what I'm thinking, no matter what I'm feeling, God is right there present with me. And that relationship doesn't require me to, I was going to say to be in some building, or to be in some place that only recognizes God, because God is everywhere. And so I see God everywhere, and God is continually revealing itself to me.